Yo, how we doing? All right, this is a testimonial for Dan, my guy, Dan, who has worked absolute wonders for me. And I wanted to put this testimonial together, really just to, first of all, say thank you. And second of all, to make people aware of how good this guy actually is at what he does, okay? So I've been working with Dan since, I think it was like December 2020, when I didn't have any knowledge of YouTube, of starting a channel, of any SEO type of things. And honestly, like since working with Dan, since he took me under his wing and shown me the ways, like my life as a whole has improved dramatically. But in regards to the YouTube side of things, like this guy, Dan, like, man, he's a true professional with what he does, all right? Like, when you work with Dan, you're in a safe pair of hands. Like, you feel like this is a guy who knows exactly what he's doing. He is an expert in his field. And like, we have like consultations every now and again. Like, he'll be checking in with me to make sure like my SEO is on point. And like, even though like he's taught me like so much when it comes to YouTube SEO, like every time we sit down for a conversation, even if it's only like 30 minutes, like I learn so much. Like I soak up so much value from the guy. And it's like, I can't say thank you enough, because if you're someone who doesn't have much knowledge of like YouTube SEO or video production or how to best make videos that people actually want to watch and get to the top of the search engine results, then Dan will take care of you. I think that's what we all want as people. Like when we're working with professionals, we want to know we're going to get that level of professional care. And I can honestly say from experience that Dan has been one of the best professionals who I've worked with. Like since working together, like there's this dynamic where we feel like friends, but at the same time, I appreciate he's got so much knowledge about this field, so much knowledge that I don't have. And it's like, I transfer my time, my money for his time, right? So like I give him my money, he gives me his time. And honestly, it's one of the best investments that I've made. Like working with a true professional like Dan will skyrocket your results when it comes to YouTube SEO, when it comes to actually making content which is meaningful, which gets you traffic, making the sort of videos that people want to watch, okay? It's all about, I won't give too much away because obviously that's Dan's side of things, but like honestly, by working with Dan, like my entire life has improved. My YouTube channel has skyrocketed. Every time we have conversations, I have these light bulb moments where he's like, have you considered this? Maybe try this, maybe tweak this. And like, I can honestly say that Dan cares, all right? Like Dan lives and breathes this stuff. He knows what he's doing and he imparts wisdom, knowledge into you that stays with you. And like, one of the best things like about working with Dan is like his level of availability. He goes the extra mile to make sure that not only do you understand what he's saying, but you're also able to implement it, like really practical solutions. Like he's like, the guy's crazy, man. Like he's made all of these like documents, like these like mind maps where he breaks everything down in no bullshit detail. So you're like, even like an absolute fool would understand what the guy's saying. But like, even though it's simple, like common sense is not common practice, right? So sometimes you need someone who's an expert in the field to actually break things down for you. And you're like, oh, I never considered that. So like, if you want to skyrocket your YouTube channel, if you want to really make a go of things, if you're a little bit unsure about the steps that you need to take, the formula you need to follow, the blueprint that you need to navigate, then honestly, 100% go with that. Like you won't be disappointed, you won't be let down. He will look after you, he'll make sure you get where you want to be. And honestly, this is just a personal message to you. Like, I can't thank you enough for the level of commitment that you've shown me since we started working together. And all I can really say to you is thank you. And I really hope that everyone else that you work with has this level of gratitude for you, because honestly, man, you are a true pro with what you do. And I hope that you continue to go from strength to strength and help as many people and inspire and motivate as many people as possible, because more people need to work with you, man. Like, honestly, from me to you, thank you. This is not as a client, this is as a friend. Like, thank you for everything that you've done for me. I'm excited about all the projects that we're going to be working on in the future. And yeah, man, I hope this testimonial does you justice, I really do. But yeah, if you're thinking about working with anybody to get your YouTube channel on point, then for fuck's sake, make sure it's Dan, because I can't speak highly enough about the guy. So I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, get in contact with him.